KILARIGBO TV, ìkànnì amúlùdún àkọ́kọ́ tó ń gbé àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá lárugẹ.
My fellow Nigerians, I speak to you today with a heavy heart and sense of responsibility, aware of the turmoil and violent protests unleashed in some of our states. Notably, among the protesters were young Nigerians who desired a better and more progressive country where their dreams, hope, and personal aspiration will be fulfilled. I am especially pained by the loss of lives in Borno, Jigawa, Kano, Kaduna, and other states, the destruction of facilities in some states, and the wanton looting of supermarkets and shops, contrary to the promise of protest organizers that the protest will be peaceful across the country. The destruction of properties set us back as a nation, as scarce resources will be again used to restore them. I commiserate with the families and relations of those who have died in the protests. We must stop further bloodshed, violence, and destruction. As the president of this country, I must ensure public order in line with the constitutional oath to protect the lives and property of every citizen. Our government will not stand idly by and allow a few with a clear political agenda to tear this nation apart. Under the circumstances, I hereby enjoin protesters and the organizers to suspend any further protest and create room for dialogue, which I have always acceded to at the slightest opportunity. Nigeria requires all hands on deck and need us all, regardless of age, party, tribe, religion, or other divides, to work together, reshaping our destiny as a nation. To those who have taken undue advantage of this situation to threaten any section of this country, be warned. The law will catch up with you. There is no place for ethnic bigotry or such threats in the Nigeria we seek to build. Our democracy progresses when the constitutional rights of every Nigerian are respected and protected. Our law enforcement agencies should continue to ensure full protection of life and properties of innocent citizens in a responsible manner. My vision for our country is one of a just and prosperous nation where each person may enjoy the peace, freedom, and meaningful livelihood that only democratic good governance can provide. One that is open, transparent, and accountable to the Nigerian people. For decades, our economy has remained anemic and taken a dip because of many misalignments that have stunted our growth. Just over a year ago, our dear country, Nigeria, reached a point where we couldn't afford to continue the use of temporary solutions to solve long-term problems for the sake of now and our unborn generations. I therefore took the painful yet necessary decision to remove fresh subsidy and abolish multiple foreign exchange system, which had constituted a noose around the economic jugular of our nation and impede our economic development and progress. These actions block the greedy and the profit that smugglers and rent seekers made. They also blocked the undue subsidy we had extended to our neighboring countries to the detriment of our people, rendering our economy prostrate. These decisions are made were necessary if we must reverse the decades of economic mismanagement that didn't serve us well. Yes, I agree, the buck stops on my table, but I can assure you that I am focused fully on delivering the governance to the people, good governance for that matter. In the past 14 months, our government has made significant strides in rebuilding the foundation of our economy to carry us into a future of plenty and abundance. On the physical side, aggregate government revenue has more than doubled, hitting over 9.1 trillion naira in the first half of 2024 compared to the first half of 2023 due to our efforts at blocking leakages, introducing automation, and mobilizing funds creatively without additional burden on the people. Productivity is gradually increasing in the non-oil sector, reaching new levels and taking advantage of the opportunities in our current economic ambience. My dear brothers and sisters, we have come this far, coming from a place where our country spent 97% of all our revenue on debt service. We have been able to reduce that to 68% in the last 13 months. We have also cleared legitimate outstanding foreign exchange obligations of about 5 billion without any adverse impact on our programs. This has given us more financial freedom and room to spend more money on you, our citizens, to fund essential social services like education and healthcare. It has also led to our state and local government receiving highest allocation ever in our country's history from the Federation account. We have also embarked on major infrastructure projects across the country. We are working to complete inherited projects critical to our economic prosperity, including roads, bridges, railways, power and oil and gas development. Notably, the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway and Sokoto-Badagry Highway projects will open up 16 connecting states, creating thousands of jobs and boosting economic output through trade, tourism, and cultural integration. Our once declining oil and gas industry is experiencing a resurgence on the back of the reforms I announced in May 2024 to address the gaps in the Petroleum Industry Act. Last month, we increased our oil production to 1.61 million barrels per day, and our gas assets are receiving the attention they deserve. Investors are coming back, and we have already seen 2 foreign direct investments signed over $500 million since then. Fellow Nigerians, we are a country blessed with both oil and gas resources, but we met a country that had been dependent solely on oil-based petrol, neglecting its gas resources to power the economy. We were also using our hard-earned foreign exchange to pay for and subsidize the use. To address this, we immediately launched our compressed natural gas initiative, CNG, to power our transportation economy and bring us down This will save over 2 trillion naira a month being used to import PMS and AGO and free up our resources for more investment in healthcare and education. To this end, we'll be distributing 1 million kits of extremely low or no cost to commercial vehicles that transport people and goods and who currently consume 80% of imported PMS and AGO. We have started the distribution of conversion kits and setting up of conversion centers across the country in conjunction with the private sector. We believe that this CNG initiative will reduce transportation costs by approximately 60% and help to curb inflation. Our administration has shown its commitment to the youth by setting up the student loan scheme. To date, 45.6 billion has already been processed for payment to students and their respective institutions. I encourage more of our vibrant youth population to take advantage of this opportunity. We established the Consumer Credit Corporation with over 200 billion to help Nigerians to acquire essential products without the need for immediate cash payment, making life easier for millions of households. This will consequently reduce corruption and eliminate cash and opaque transactions. This week, I ordered the release of an additional 50 billion naira, each for NEL Fund, the student loan, and Credit Corporation for the proceeds of crime recovered by the EFCC. Additionally, we have secured $620 million under the Digital and Creative Enterprises, IDIES, a program to empower our young people, creating millions of IT and technical jobs that will make them globally competitive. This program, including the 3 million technical talent scheme, unfortunately, one of digital centers was vandalized during the protests in Kano. What a shame. In addition, we have introduced the Skill Up Artisans Program, SUPER, the Nigerian Youth Academy, NIA, and the National Youth Talent Export Program, NATEP. Also, more than 570 billion has been released to the 36 states to expand livelihood support to their citizens, while 600,000 nano businesses have benefited from our nano grants. An additional 400,000 more nano businesses are expected to benefit. Furthermore, 75,000 beneficiaries have processed to receive our 1 million micro and small business single-digit interest loans starting this month. We have also built 10 MSME hubs within the past year, created 240,000 jobs through them, and 5 more hubs are in progress, which will be ready by October this year. Payment of 1 billion each also have been made to large manufacturers under our single-digit loan to boost manufacturing output and stimulate growth. I signed the national minimum wage into law last week, and the lowest earning worker will now earn at least 70,000 naira a month. 6 months ago in Kasana, Abuja, I inaugurated the first phase of our ambitious housing initiative, the Renew Hope City and Estate. This project is the first of 6 we have planned across the nation's geopolitical zones. Each of these cities will include a minimum of 1,000 housing units, with Kasana itself set to deliver 3,212 units. In addition to this city project, we are also launching the Renew Hope Estate in every state, each comprising 500 housing units. Our goal is to complete a total of 100,000 housing units over the next 3 years. This initiative is not only about providing homes, but also about creating thousands of jobs across the nation, as well as stimulating economic growth. We are providing incentives to farmers to increase food production at affordable prices. I have directed that tariffs and other import duties should be removed on rice, wheat, maize, sorghum, and drugs, and other pharmaceutical medical supplies for the next 6 months, in the first instance, to help drive down the prices. I have been meeting with our governors and key ministers to accelerate food production. We've distributed fertilizers. Our target is to cultivate more than 10 million hectares of land to grow what we eat. The federal government will provide all necessary incentives for this initiative, whilst the state provide the land, which will put millions of our people to work and further increase food production. In the past few months, we have also ordered mechanized farming equipment, such as tractors and planters, worth billions of naira from the United States, Belarus, and Brazil. I can confirm to you that the equipment is on the way. My dear Nigerians, especially our youths, I have heard you loud and clear. I understand the pain and the frustration that drive this protest, and I want to assure you that our government is committed to listening and addressing the concerns of our citizens. But we must not let violence and destruction tear our nation apart. We must work together to build a brighter future where every Nigerian can live with dignity and prosperity. The task before us is a collective one, and I am leading the charge as your president. A lot of work has gone into stabilizing our economy, and I must stay focused on ensuring that the benefits reached every single Nigerian as we promised. My administration is working very hard to improve and expand our national infrastructure and create more opportunities for our young people. Let nobody misinform and miseducate you about your country or tell you that your government does not care about you. Although there have been many dashed hopes in the past, we are in a new era of renewed hope. We are working hard, and the result will soon be visible and concrete for everyone to see, feel, and enjoy. Let us work together to build a brighter future for ourselves and for generations to come. Let's choose hope over fear, unity over division, and progress over stagnation. The economy is recovering. Please, don't shut out this oxygen. Now that we have been enjoying democratic governance for 25 years. Do not let the extremists of enemies of democracy use you to promote an unconstitutional agenda that will set us back on our democratic journey. Forward ever, backward never. In conclusion, security operatives should continue to maintain peace, law, and order in our country, following the necessary Convention on Human Rights, to which Nigeria is a signatory. The safety and security of all Nigerians are paramount. Thank God and thank you for your attention. And may God continue to bless our great nation. Thank you very much.
Kò sí nǹkan tó burú tí àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ ọba wọ àárín wọn, àwọn onímàdàrú olè, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé kán máa gba nǹkan ẹni lọ́wọ́ ẹni àbí kán máa ba nǹkan jẹ́. Kò sí nǹkan tó burú ńbẹ̀ tí ìjọba bá fún wọn láàyè kan ṣe, because in tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè ó ti kọjá pé kán máa sọ pé ká máa wòran. Ẹ bá wo gbogbo nǹkan tó bó ṣe ń lọ, oúnjẹ ò ṣe é kàn, kò sí nǹkan tí ò wọ́n, kí ló ń lè ṣe? Wọ́n ní wọ́n gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé bọ́dà, kí ni ìdí tó fi gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé bọ́dà? Kò yé gbogbo aráyé. Tí oúnjẹ bá kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́ bá bùṣe. Gbogbo àwọn House of Representative o, House of Assembly o, House of Senate o, ìmọ̀ ara wọn nìkan ló ń da wọ́n láàmú. Àwọn ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá pé ìmídẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ bọ́ ṣe wọ́dẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé àwọn kan ló dìbò fún wọn. Owó tí àwọn máa rí náà wà after every day. Èmi mọ̀ pé Tinubu fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan, ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan wà tí ò fẹ́ kó rí ṣe, tó jẹ́ pé yes ibi pé kó dàrú kó má lè ṣe náà dúró sí. But kò sí bó ṣe lè rí, olórí náà lólórí á máa jẹ́. Tá a bá wò ó, kò sí nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ pé Tinubu ò lè fi pàṣẹ pé kán ṣí bọ́dà. Is the president of this nation. He can give order to allow everything to be coming in. Look at all what just rise up. To bring it down is very difficult for people now. But when things are coming in, lè rí nǹkan tó cheap kẹsàn pé ẹ fẹ́ rọ̀ wọ́n, kò possible. Ẹ wo cement, ẹ wo rice, ẹ wo sugar, ẹ wo òróró, ẹ wo tomatoes, everything tí àwọn òyìnbó yẹn fẹ́ kó wá àti àwọn tó lówó lórílẹ̀ yìí kàn jẹ́ kán kó wá. And problem ti Nigeria ní ni pé àwọn kan ti lọ store local rice sí warehouses, gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ nǹkan tán lè tà.
Well, the most funny part is the fact that people are protesting that they should not protest. Like when I saw that yesterday, I was like, wow. Like with everything happening in the economy, how bad and how everything has really gone down, the deflection and everything, and there are some people protesting that the protest should not happen. I'm like, how is this even possible? So, but talking about the protest itself, if this our country was to be a place or a country where things work in a very normal way, I would actually give in my 100% for it. But we all could actually tell how EndSARS ended. So I'm not really sure that most people would like to come out physically to the field for the protests. I think we are going to have less of people in the field due to how they turned out last time in the NSAS, due to how it turned out here. So I don't really think we are going to have much people in the field protesting, because someone like me, guy, I'm going to hide my face, so I'm going to be a keyboard warrior because I have family, right? I wouldn't want. So the thing is, if really these governments can actually, I saw somewhere in the news too, where they say the bag of rice is now 50,000. I'm like, I'll be 40,000. I'm like, how? Are these guys joking? So they actually know why these masses are crying, why we are crying, why Nigerians are crying and suffering, and they keep doing all these things to us. So I don't know, this protest to me, I really want it to work. That's if the government will actually hear to the cry of the masses. Advice to the government is actually that they should be our leader. They should really lead us well. You get that song, lead us well. So they should actually lead us well. And as for the masses, let's try as much as possible to have one voice and vote right. We should vote right. Vote in the right people. You understand? And not when they give you 1 penny or give you 1 grain of rice and you sell your vote. Do not sell your vote. Vote right.
Fẹ́ wàhálà. Àwọn amẹ̀kúnnù náà ni à ń sọ́fà ogun ti ń bẹ. Ọlọ́run ọba náà lábẹ́ kó bá wa dé. Tó bá agídí ò ṣe é ṣe àwọn amẹ̀kúnnù náà láti kó bára wa. It's better ká bẹ lọ́hùn kọ́nà ọba gbàdúrà wa Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run ọba ló lè gbìjà wa. Àtòjá ara wa gbé.
There's no bad in protest, but nǹkan tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ ni wípé tí wọ́n bá ṣe wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ tí ó rí pé àwọn táwọn tàbí àwọn kan ní tí wọ́n lọ lòtò shop tàbí kí wọ́n má sun property, kí wọ́n má bà nǹkan jẹ́, because tí wọ́n bá bà nǹkan ìjọba jẹ́ àtúnṣe máa bẹ̀ kó tí wọ́n bà jẹ́ yẹn kò lè àṣẹ tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àdìbìkí náà ni láì pé kí wọ́n tún kí ní ẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo àná làdé tó máa di ẹ̀ torí pé lóòótọ́ ó dàbí ọ̀sẹ̀ fẹ́ fún ẹ̀wọ̀n oníwọ̀n bọ̀ tó bá ṣe wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ tí ò sí pé wọ́n bà nǹkan jẹ́ tí ò sí pé kínní so ó dàbí pé ìyẹn gan ni ó máa jẹ́ kí ìjọba pàpà gan kí wọ́n ó lè listen sí nǹkan tí wọ́n bá sọ bọ̀ tó bá ti sọ di ìjà gbòòrò tí wọ́n sọ di ìjà gbòòrò tí wọ́n lùtù tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan ṣe é ṣe ó lè dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ ó sì lè dá ogun bí nǹkan kan sílẹ̀ so ìmọ̀ràn tèmi ni pé ẹni gbàdán tí wọ́n bá máa ṣe protest yẹn kí wọ́n ṣe wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n má fi pé wọ́n fi ba ìlú jẹ́ wọ́n fi jalè wọ́n fi ṣe nǹkan. That is my own opinion.
Actually, what I can say about this protest, as in to me, I won't allow, as in, except the protest is going to go peacefully, you understand? So I think even as what the government said, they should, as in, according to the constitution, you understand, is allowed. So if everybody can come out, as in, with peaceful mind, you understand, do it successful the way they used to do it without any fighting, I think government will listen to us. But whereby people come out, as in, start destroying things, you know, fighting with each other, using the opportunity to steal, you understand? So to me, that is the reason why I actually said no. For me, I would have said no. Government should just do something about it, but the protest should not hold. To me, that is my own opinion, you understand? Because you allowing people coming outside, you understand, start fighting, burning things. I can remember how many BRT government lose, and it affecting the country, affecting us, because they are still using the same our money to buy it, you understand? Things they destroy, still use our money to fix it up. So to me, I would have said no. You understand? So I'm Emmanuel by name.
Ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tí à ń rò lọ́kàn pé ká ṣe ká kàn fẹ́ wọnú hàn ni, ṣùgbọ́n tó bá tún wá lọ di wàhálà ńkọ́, òun là ń rò wípé kí gbogbo wa ká jọ gbé yẹ̀wò wípé ká tó ṣe nǹkan o, àbámọ̀ ká ṣe ká tún wá ṣe tán kó tún wá di àpọ̀n. So gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà pátápátá, gbogbo ohun tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ má jẹ́ kó ní ọwọ́ ìjà nínú, nítorí pé ẹ̀mí wa ó ṣe pàtàkì. Mo dẹ̀ gbàdúrà lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo tá à ń béèrè Ọlọ́run yóò ṣe fún wa. Àwọn ìjọba wa náà Ọlọ́run á kó sí wọn nínú, àwọn náà wọ́n á ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń béèrè, wọ́n á ṣe fún wa.
Pé tó bá yẹ pé ìjọba ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó wọ́n ṣe, àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ò ní sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ jáde síta láti protest. So and then àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó yẹ pé gbogbo ara ń ní àwọn èèyàn, gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ pé ó yẹ ká máa rà tó yẹ tí ò yẹ kó máa wọ́n náà ló ti ń wọ́n báyìí. Èèyàn fẹ́ repo, o lè repo rà, ó fẹ́ ra gàrí, nígbà tó bá ń ra gàrí kékan ní mọ́sáfíkè ní 2000 tó ń ra kékan ní 4000, báwo ni mẹ̀kúnnù ṣe fẹ́ survive? So ara ń ní àwọn èèyàn, bá àwọn ìjọba ò mọ̀ pé ara ń ní àwọn èèyàn because àwọn ò ra gàrí báwa ṣe ń ra gàrí. So àwọn èèyàn á fẹ́ fi òun wọn wọ̀n pé ìlú le kò rọgbọ fún àwọn èèyàn. So torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe fẹ́ fi òun wọn wọ̀n. Bọ́ nǹkan tèmi kàn máa sọ ni wípé bó bá ṣe ń fi òun wọn wọ̀n kó má bà nǹkan jẹ́, kó ṣe ní wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ tí ò ní fa nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa fi bà nǹkan tó yẹ pé ó ti da tẹ́lẹ̀ jẹ́. But àti fi òun wọn wọ̀n because àwọn ìjọba ìgbà míì wọn kì í wà concern náà nípa àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣàwọn èèyàn. But nígbà tí wọ́n bá ti pé wọ́n ti wá ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ló máa ṣe mọ̀ pé ara ní àwọn èèyàn. So nǹkan tí mo. Ó lè mú ìyípadà wá torí pé kò sí ìjọba tó máa fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ní ìjọba ẹ̀ pé káwọn èèyàn wà kó wá máa sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ protest àbí àwọn fẹ́ protest. But ìjọba tó bá da o ní rí àwọn èèyàn tó bá ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ protest. But nígbà tó yẹ pé ìjọba yẹn kò fara ó ní àwọn èèyàn lára, so ó túmọ̀ sí pé ìjọba yẹn ò ṣe dáadáa nìyẹn, kò ṣe dáadáa bí ó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe dáadáa. Torí tó bá yẹ kó ṣe dáadáa bí ó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe dáadáa wọ́n ò ní sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ protest. So ìtumọ̀ ni pé ìjọba ò tí ì ṣe bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe fẹ́ kó wọ́n ṣe. So tó bá ti di pé àwọn èèyàn jáde wọ́n máa mọ̀ pé ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ni láti ṣe àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí adarí ìjọba yẹn.
Tábàwò nígbà tí ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta sí ẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìgbéwélé náà lè wáyé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìmọ̀ràn fún àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n ní òkú lọ́la láti kí ìjọba wọn máa kọ́ ìjà sí.
Ìjọba náà ló yẹ kó ṣètò security fáwọn èèyàn. Right àwọn èèyàn ní láti protest, ó wà nínú òfin ní pé wọ́n lè jáde síta láti fẹ̀hónú wọn hàn sí ìjọba. So ó wá ṣe fún ìjọba náà láti ṣe kíni láti lè protect àwọn tó fẹ́ jáde náà because kíni major kíni fún ìjọba ni pé kó protect àwọn citizen, that's the normal responsibility tó yẹ kó ṣe, kó protect citizen. So ìjọba ó yẹ kó make enough security tí ò ní lè jẹ́ kí àwọn orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó ṣẹlẹ̀. So ètò ìjọba ni torí pé ìjọba ò ṣiṣẹ́ wọn bí ó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ wọn ló ṣe ń jẹ́ kí irú àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. So but tó bá yẹ pé ìjọba fúnra wọn wọ́n jẹ́ kí àwọn security tó yẹ pé ní each place táwọn people ti fẹ́ protest tó ti guide wọn tó ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀. So ètò nǹkan tí màá kọ gba ìjọba níyànjú ni pé kó ṣètò fáwọn ọlọ́pàá àtàwọn tó yẹ kó máa dúró sí major point láti lè má jẹ́ kí irú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn kó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Pẹ̀lú federal government pé kán máa jẹ́ kán ṣí bọ́dà kán lè rí ta ní owó tó wù wọ́n, which is very bad, kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Tán bá tí nǹkan ti òkèèrè bá wọlé títí bí bá ṣe kínní ebi nǹkan tó bá wù yàn lè yàn máa rà. Ẹ lè máa lọ́bì ọ̀nà federal government pé kán máa bring things coming in. It's not fair. It's not fair. And if you look at it as tí nǹkan bá ń lọ bí eléyìí báwo ni next generation ṣe fẹ́ rí? How do you think that it will be? To say the fact, a ní àwọn ènìyàn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lówó tán lè import. Tábàwò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yàn ní Dangote, tán bá ní ilé yàn ní Dangote ní tán bá rí ilé Dangote. Is it the only one in Nigeria? I'm not fair to say his name. Nothing can do. Is it the only one in Nigeria? So many people like him are in Nigeria where they can import to bring everything down. Why federal government is looking? They have something to do about all these things. I'm from Ekiti. Omodudu is my name. I don't fear anybody. Even though if the president sit down, I will say what I'm saying.
Actually, n tó kàn wá kù, ó yẹ kó ti wáyé ṣáájú ìgbà yìí, but it's because the Nigerians has belief in Aṣíwájú. That is why we are still maintaining it as orderly, like things is going to be changed. but pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wá ń lọ yìí ìgbà wo gangan ló fẹ́ change. That is why people are coming out in numbers to just come and protest. But it's not about violence. It's about peaceful protest and making the government knows that the hunger in the land is too much. Extremely. Ṣé kò kàn yín ni ṣé ẹ feel lẹ́ni? Tí kò bá ti mú ìwà jàǹdùkú olè lọ́wọ́. Peaceful protest is our fundamental human rights.
Normally mi ò blame àwọn èèyàn náà. Mi ò blame àwọn èèyàn because torí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà náà lọ fi fẹ́ protest. But tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ó máa cause ó máa dá nǹkan mi lẹ̀. Because during the process tí protest yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ibẹ̀ náà yọ̀kan máa já ṣọ́ọ̀bù yọ̀kan máa jalè because tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti wà crowdy tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti pọ̀ níbì kan nǹkan tí ọ̀kan máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ò blame Nigerians ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní sọ pé kí protest yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. I blame the government náà ni máa padà blame. Price nǹkan Nàìjíríà yìí lásán wíwá wà yìí ó ń affect me as a student mo wà ó ń affect me brutally but kí la fẹ́ ṣe aṣáà máa survive ó ń affect me gan. So mi ò lè sọ pé mi wà in support pẹ̀lú protest of ẹ̀ṣin mi ò wà in full support o but at least the voice of Nigerians needs to be heard. Wọ́n ní láti gbọ́ wọn.
Àwọn àgbà sọ pé ó ń bọ̀ àwọn la máa ń dẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ and ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun ládẹ́ mọ̀ àmọ́ kan tó máa parí ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kò sí tó máa jẹ́ ara ń kan àwọn èèyàn gidi tí ò ṣe mú mọ́ra mọ́ so kò dẹ̀ sí ọ̀nà méjì tí aráàlú lè gbà ju pé kán pariwo síta lọ èèyàn ní gọ̀gọ̀gọ̀ débi pé kó má ké ọkùnrin yìí má nà mí mọ́ kí la lè ṣe àwọn ìjọba náà ó yẹ tán bá gbọ́ ó yẹ kán lè wá solution tí solution bá ti wà èmi jẹ́rìí àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà a mọ nú rò dáadáa a dẹ̀ mọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́ a dẹ̀ máa ń reason tí solution bá ti wà kò ní sí wàhálà mọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ ogun kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ wàhálà ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun la máa ń mọ̀ àní mọ ìparí ẹ̀ so nǹkan tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ lèèyàn máa ń mọ̀ èèyàn mọ̀ tó lè end ẹ̀ ìdí nìyẹn tí ò ṣe yẹ kí wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kíní ti kọjá tó wá pé ọ̀nà míì wà tí wọ́n lè fi bá ìjọba sọ̀rọ̀ tán máa tètè gbọ́ ni èmi ò bá mú ní àbá pé kán fèlè ilẹ̀ kán tún bá ọ̀nà míì tó máa ṣe torí eléyìí bíi ó máa dàbí pé bíi ìjọ̀gbọ̀n ni ìjọ̀gbọ̀n kedere kì í bímọ rẹ̀ ìdí nìyẹn tó yẹ pé tó yẹ kí a fi ṣọ́ra ìdí náà tí mo sọ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé ọ̀nà míì wà tí a lè fi bá ìjọba sọ̀rọ̀ kán gbọ́ and ìjọba tí mo dé tó dẹ̀ wà lórí àkóso ńsìn ilé ti gbáròyè ni wọ́n èmi rò gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọgbọ́n ọmọdé tèmi ó yẹ kí wọ́n ti wá nǹkan ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò yẹ kí wọ́n jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó dojúrú báyìí lójú àwọn aráàlú ní tó kọjú sẹ́nìkan yìí ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì lójú àwọn aráàlú bíi pé wọ́n gbọ́ wọn fọkàn sí ni torí ẹ̀ náà ni ló fi jẹ́ pé kó fẹ́ farú eléyìí kò sẹ́ni tó ní lọ́kàn pé kó jí kó gbàdúrà pé kí ìlú ń dàrú ṣùgbọ́n tó bá súyàn títí tó síyàn kò giri kò sí tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe àmọ̀ràn tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ fún àwọn ìjọba ni pé ó ti sú àwọn aráàlú ká pé wọ́n ní ọ̀nà tán lè gbà tán lè fi dọ́gbọ́n sí kí wàhálà má ṣẹlẹ̀ ìyẹn náà nìkan náà ni.
kọ́ńtà lè sọ ní pé kíjọba náà kó bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí kó bá pa àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe protest náà ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn people are hungry so káwọn náà kán make sure páwọn náà wá wọ́n yẹn máa dialogue pẹ̀lú masses kọ́ dẹ̀ mú nǹkan kó rọrùn fún oníkálukú kò yí sí ní Nàìjíríà kó ṣàánú ni so ẹni tó bí dẹ̀ ń pa kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe but tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ tútù fún ó ṣe yẹ kọ́kàn wọn wálẹ̀ káwọn náà kí ìjọba náà kó dé adjust láti make nǹkan right.
To them to go out to protest but fine but because of things are not working out fine and everywhere is being mulled up because I can imagine myself going to buy rice and other stuff in the market. It doesn't make any sense. Although it doesn't affect me that much really because of the kind of work I do. I work in the restaurant so mostly my boss covers for my feeding and all this kind of thing but I can imagine those who go to work and come back every day. It's crazy and it's mad. There was a day, okay, let me just say like yesterday, I wanted to just go out there and eat. 1,000 I cannot buy food for me. It's funny. I had to use 2K to buy food outside. So I don't know how other people are managing. So it's crazy. I think the government should look into it and do something about it so the protest shouldn't go on if they can settle it and bring everything down, the price of everything that skyrocket, they should bring it down. It makes sense. So doing the protest is not what I want. What I want is the solution. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said doing the protest is not actually what I want. Because when you want to go protest, we want to go peaceful protest so that the government can hear us out. There are so many other hoodlums that will join that protest, and they will be the ones going to steal, vandalize people's properties, cause harm. Before you know, the government will think that's what we want to. That's not our aim. Our aim is for us to have a correction. The system is corrupt. The government know. They know this. Our current government, who is the president, who is Tinubu himself, he knows this. Except he's a fool. He knows these things are not working. So except he wants things to go wrong, and he allow the protest to go on, then things might go. Even me at my place of work, I'm saying they should not open on the day they will do this protest, because people that want to go and steal will join that same protest, and they will vandalize things, and they will cause, and they will not say it's the protest people that are doing it, which is not so. That's not what we want. We want a change in Nigeria, and if we don't do the protest, the change will not come. That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't want the protest. I want the government to change.
Let Nigerians just do the right thing. Let's just do the right thing. Let government, everybody just do the right thing. That's all I can say. I'm an artist. I'm the guy of peace. You feel me? So all I just want to say is, look, Nigerians, let us all know our rights in this country. That is it. So peace. Peace talk to everybody. Peace talk to everybody. That's my own opinion. Yeah, my advice for the youth is, because I also am a youth, so my advice there is, let's just fight for our rights. Let's just do the right thing. So that is it. Thank you. Your name again? Yeah, my name is Currency. I'm an artist. The protest, I think to affect me as an artist is like, I don't think it will affect me as an artist, because as an artist, I only have the power to speak the truth and the right thing out. So all I can say is it may affect us, but it won't affect us in a way, because let Nigerians just do what we're supposed to do. Let's just do what we're supposed to do. Let's just be peace. Let everything be peace. That's my own opinion. Everybody knows things are costs are expensive. Everybody know that, yeah, it's affecting me bad, yeah, but what I have to say is, let's just do the right thing as Nigerians. Thank you. Your name is? Yeah, my name is Currency. I have a new song now that's out now, titled Omalicha. Currency, Omalicha. So the song is out now on all streaming platforms, worldwide, everywhere. So while we're doing what we're doing, let's go stream the song. Like, share, promote. Let's spread love and positivity around.
It's the citizens' right to protest now. I don't think there's anything bad, because it's freedom of speech, freedom of, speaking and what you want, because we are governments. So governments by the people, because we are the one that votes them there. So we tell them what we want, our plight. So it's very necessary. That is for the development of the country. So because when you tell them, because when we make them to know what we want, that's when they will be able to understand. Because our country needs to develop. There are thousands of youths out there, millions that don't have anything to do. So at least it's affecting everybody. Price of commodities is inflating, so everything is expensive. Some people are not having enough money, but everybody's just managing, so suffering and smiling. So it's not supposed to be like that, where we have enough population in the country that tourism are coming, people are buying and selling. So the country
tí ìjọba tó wà lóde bá ṣe dáadáa kò yẹ kí àwọn yẹn máa kéde tàbí kan wọ́de gẹ́gẹ́ bí òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí òfin fààyè gba pé kéèyàn fi ẹ̀hónú rẹ̀ hàn torí pé ìjọba alágbádá la wà ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ìjọba ń sìn àwọn gánmà ti pé wọn ṣe dáadáa ẹ já sọ òtítọ́ fúnra wa tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe dáadáa ẹ fààyè lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó fi ẹ̀hónú wọn hàn ebi ń pa àwọn ènìyàn mi ò ní tàn ebi ń pa àwọn ènìyàn sórílẹ̀-èdè tá a dẹ̀jọ́ ní kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá wò ó wọ́n ń lo mọ́tò ńláńlá mọ́tò mi worth 500 million tẹ́nì kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n lò senate o rep o presidency o àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ẹlòmíì tó yẹ pé tó bá rí ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà gba náírà yóò wá nǹkan sí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ẹ wá nìkan mọ́ wọ́de èmi faramọ́ pé káwọn èèyàn fẹ́ òónú wọn hàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìjọba lágbára ṣe gbà á láàyè bàbá mi kò sí bí ó ṣe ní mú padà sẹ́yìn sotiye yín yóò mú padà sẹ́yìn a fẹ́ kó wáyé ṣùgbọ́n dàpọ̀ ìjọba gàgàgà fẹ́ kó wáyé ẹlòmíì mọ́tò tí wọ́n ń pè ní tó dáàbò bò wọ́n bulletproof náà wọ̀ káàkiri ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n gbàgbé wípé ọlọ́run tó ní ẹ̀mí wọ́n sùn lójú oorun ó kàn mẹ́mí wọn lọ ni sotiye yín a fa ọrọ̀ ajé sẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ bá wò ń gba EndSARS ẹ wo àjà ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n jó títì wọ́n sun ilé mi wọ́n sun ọgbà ọlọ́pàá àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ owó tó yẹ ká fi ṣe nǹkan mi wọ́n tún lọ máa fi kọ́ àwọn ọgbà ọlọ́pàá wọn wọ́n tún máa fa táwọn kan ṣe kíjọba gan ronú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń gbọ́ awuyewuye wọn á ní àlọ́ gbowó fáwọn kan ẹ máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kó má wọ́de owó tẹ́ ẹ gbé fún ẹ ṣe ná fáwọn aráàlú. Yes ẹ ṣe mo ti sọ síwájú pé òfin ilẹ̀ wa fàyè gbà á tí wọ́n bá ṣe kò sínú pé ká máa kó àdá kò sínú pé ká máa kó bọn tàbí ká máa jólé ká máa lọ ní wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ kí gbogbo àgbáyé rí wọn ká máa dá ká máa mú bọn ká máa mú kankan ká lọ wọ́ọ́rọ́wọ́ that's táwọn olóògbé ń sọ pé peaceful protest peaceful protest gbogbo àgbáyé ò lè rí a sọ pé ká bá àlù jẹ́ tí wọ́n bá ba nǹkan kan jẹ́ ń sìn owó wọn tún fi ṣe owó yẹn dẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ lò yẹn ó tún lè kó wúlò fún nǹkan mi so ọlọ́run wà lọ but àkókò sí wa o kí ìjọba gan kó ronúkúwàdà kan tètè ronúkúwàdà tí wọn má dà tí wọn mọ́bọ̀ tí wọn mọ́kọ̀ àwọn olóògbé sọ pé ó discredit ìjọba yẹn.
one epo tó wọ́n epo ṣe wọ́n lu gbogbo nǹkan wọ́n because epo tí à ń rà ní iye kan tẹ́lẹ̀ tó rí pé ó wá fly up tó ń tà ní 700 800 bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni owó mọ́tò máa gbówó lórí then kò dẹ̀ sí owó ara ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn so àti jẹun ó di wàhálà ó di problem fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ aráàlú. nǹkan tí mo kàn ní àmọ̀ràn fún ìjọba náà ni pé kí wọ́n listen kí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbọ́ kán gbọ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ẹ̀hónú wọn fún nǹkan tó bá ní kíjọba ṣe kíjọba kàn kó mọ̀ kó sì máa dá wọn lóhùn.
ó dáa tá a bá fi ẹ̀hónú wa hàn sí àwọn ìjọba fún nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé ebi wà ń lù ú kò síṣẹ́ kò sówó òṣìṣẹ́ wá dàbí ọ̀lẹ ṣùgbọ́n a tún wá wò nídàkejì wípé ọ̀rọ̀ wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ó máa ń dàbí ẹni pé àwọn tí wọ́n tún máa fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sí i kó má lọ di pé ó tún dàbí ìjà bí olè gbígbà pé wọ́n ń pa ènìyàn gbogbo nǹkan tó bà gbogbo wa lẹ́rù nìyẹn.
According to Inspector General of Police Ẹgbẹ́tókun inter lè sọ ni wípé they should make police available for all the areas and monitor the protesters. Bàtẹ́yìn bá fẹ́ ṣe protest ẹ ní láti lọ lọ́wọ́ọ̀wọ́ from one place to another and make your what's it called make your anger grievance known to the government because that is the only language they understand. Tí wọ́n bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí ò jọmọ́ ti àwọn oníjàǹdùkú ọmọ ọ̀tá gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn at least Nigerians the government will wake up to know that the youth owns this country Nigeria. My advice for them ni wípé ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́ọ̀wọ́ kí wọ́n dẹ̀ fish out gbogbo àwọn tó bá dàbí jàǹdùkú láàrin wọn kí wọ́n má jẹ́ kí wọ́n wọlé sáàrin wọn kí wọ́n ṣe orderly as the law entails. Thank you.
àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ wọ́n á fẹ́ wọlé sí wọn lára o wọ́n á dẹ̀ fẹ́ bà gbogbo preparation wọn jẹ́ because gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò ní fẹ́ gbà pé kán bà kan jẹ́ so àwọn ló mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe lè organize ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé á wà easy and successful kì í ṣe nǹkan tó burú láti ṣe but they should not allow all those thug and all these hooligans people to spoil their protection. So that is just how it is. But if government can provide security for them, it will be more better.
Of course, it's every citizen's what's it called, constitutional right. Of course, most importantly, that we need to speak to the government because this government is not hearing us. Things are difficult. People can barely eat. You know, every day things are skyrocketing in terms of prices and costs, and they seem not to be doing anything about it. You know, so if that is the only language they will understand, I think it will be nice, but it has to be peaceful.
KILARIGBO TV, ìkànnì amúlùdún àkọ́kọ́ tó ń gbé àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá lárugẹ.